Hello, my name is Maggio, and I'm the Director of the U.S. Legal Practice at All Covered, the IT Services Division of Konica Minolta. Welcome back to Konica Minolta's Legal TV. On this episode, I would like to discuss a few variables that you should consider when evaluating a legal document management system, or DMS, for your law firm. As documents and data in law firms are exponentially increasing, many law firms are leveraging document management systems to improve their firm workflows and get access to the right data whenever and wherever it is needed. We have found that with the technology changing every day, a DMS is more than just about locating documents. It's about leveraging the ability to create, automatically name and file, collaborate, and work in and between applications, and so much more. So let's assume that you have at least a cursory understanding of what a simplified DMS does. I think the first step for any firm before making any technology decision is to understand what business problems are that you're trying to solve with the technology. Too often, we see someone on a decision-making committee that is comfortable working with a specific product, and then they reverse engineer what the issues are by the features that they want. You can definitely do it this way, but I would recommend avoiding the chicken versus the egg scenario and understand where you have gaps and require workflow improvements. There are several schools of thought about what a DMS should be able to do in order to help the workflow of your firm. Obviously, there will be much more to consider than what I'll be able to cover on this video, but we hope that this is a good start for your evaluation process. So let's talk about the top 6 areas to think about when you're exploring the DMS systems on the market. Number 1, can you find it? If your employees are spending 10 to 20% of their time looking for information and only finding it half of the time, then search, retrieval, and archival capabilities should be a high priority on your decision criterion. You should also consider how the DMS works with metadata. Is it retained or validated? Does it allow you in-depth searches through several routes? Are users required or even mandated to create extensive profiles for documents so you can find them quickly and seamlessly in the future? These are all things to think about if you want efficiencies that some DMSs can offer. Number 2, can it integrate with what I have? If integrations with existing hardware such as your MFPs, if hooks and tie-ins with your other common applications, as well as the ability to leverage and repurpose existing servers are on the issue list, then these should make their way onto your needs checklist. Do your users want to file straight from the email system or interface with comparison and collaboration applications? I would recommend that you make a list of all your critical applications and check to see what integrates cleanly and what is going to be an experiment at your law firm. Number 3, is it safe? If security and regulatory compliance have become a predominant part of the technology conversations at your firm, then you should be considering the security and aspects of your DMS. Do you need to limit access rights to matters, documents, or folders on an independent user or group level? Perhaps third-party and native encryption should be something that you should think about. So let's get to number 4. Where do you need access? If cloud, mobility, or bring your own device is a hot topic in technology strategy at your firm, then you should explore these capabilities within a DMS that you're evaluating. There are many different components of mobile that you may need to solve for. Do you want the attorneys to have document access via their smartphone? Will attorneys need to access and edit documents via tablet or phone? Do they require matter and favorite folder access? Let's think about, how do you back up your data? How do you access your data if the office is unreachable or no longer operational? There are a lot of features that help you get the data you need when and where you need it. Number 5, does it fit in my budget? Economics always seem to come into play with these decisions. Let's think about it. Do you need the most comprehensive, feature-rich DMS in the industry? Do your partners want to invest heavily into a flagship technology, or are there just a few business problems you're trying to solve? Is a reduction of technology budgets one of your firm's issues, or are you trying to increase efficiencies and available billable hours? Are your servers at the end of life, and are cloud services a potential direction you want to head in? Perhaps budget per user could be a good place to start, especially if this is a major part of your firm's decision. So let's get into number 6. Is it easy enough to use? One area you may need to address is the simplicity of the system or ease of use for your end users. Does your firm embrace technology, or do they resist? Buying a complex document management system that no one may adequately use is something that needs to be taken under consideration. I'll tell you, there are many more areas that you can consider when evaluating a document management system for your firm. Once you identify your business problems, I strongly recommend demos from a legal integrator that has practical experience with several options and doesn't just represent a single solution. If at all possible, you should explore the user interfaces with some of your firm's power users and gauge how the new system would be embraced. I know that this can sound like a lot, but we really only scratched the surface of the hundreds of features that have been updated in the last 12 to 18 months from all of the major DMS players in the legal industry. If you would like to learn more about the most enabling DMSs in the industry, or what else your firm should be considering before embarking down a DMS upgrade, a switch, or initial install, feel free to reach out to your local all-covered legal representative. You can do that by just sending an email to legalteam@allcovered.com, and we'll be in touch with you very shortly. Thanks again for tuning in to Konica Minolta Legal TV. We hope you found this segment helpful, and we look forward to seeing you again very soon and helping you drive constructive innovation through enabling technology at your firm. At the end of the day, we simply want to enable your firm to remain focused on the business of law, and we'll have you all covered whenever you need us.